That was fucking solid. Holy shit.
Thank God you're here. Where have you been, bitch? Where have you bloody been?
So, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done this. Remember when I did monthly videos? Remember the good old days? So where have I been? What have I been up to? What have I been doing? Been a bit busy. Let me catch you up on the past 3 months, what you've missed from my life in the past 3 or 4 months. So, January, started off with New Year's. Is that Woody Allen? Bitch,
I said Lily Allen! We're watching, shut up and do it!
Did my first tacky vom. So, I really started the year off right. Did a quick protest. Got yelled at on TikTok. Went to FOMO.
I've been waiting for you, bitches.
That was good. Made eye contact with Rico Nasty, which, like, felt like I got rebirthed after that moment. I'll do a whole video on FOMO, just hold up, just wait. Spent a week stressing over applications. Can't log into UAC or NESA because apparently they fucking delete your account after a couple of weeks. Why? Why the fuck would they do that? Stressed over health insurance.
I wanna fucking die.
And then I got diagnosed with ADHD.
So now I take Adderall.
And then I got my tits cut off. Glad I got that off my chest. Funny joke. I could do like a whole video on my experience, you know, but just to make a long story short, it's worth it. And painkillers, God's gift, but give you major constipation. You know, after that, like, you know, surgery, major surgery, really important to, you know, take it slow. You know, I looked after myself for a week, let my body rest and mend. Just fucking kidding, I moved to Melbourne. Fuck yeah, baby. City, new friends, university, living alone, a week, more new friends, turning 20, the crushing weight of adulthood, and the realization you'll never be a teenager again, and potentially being okay with that. Holy shit, so many new friends, laundry, assessments, so much shit to do, and so much to see. So yeah, I've been a bit busy. I've been a little bit busy, just a little bit. You can really tell I've been busy, genuinely, because my Twitter went from me tweeting like at least once a day to like barely even managing a tweet once a week, and that's genuinely saying a lot. Genuinely. It was also really hard for me to find any footage for this video because everything was happening so much that if I was going to be properly documenting it, I would be filming non-stop. Like, just all of the time, because my life never stopped, just going. Originally, when I started, like, planning out this video in my head, I had this little bit I was going to do where I was basically just going to say I didn't know when I would stop being busy enough to do regular videos again, like I used to be able to do, kind of. Because the busyness just really seemed like it was my new normal, and I was okay with that. I loved it. I loved what I was doing. I loved where I was, and, you know, I was just living in the moment. I was going to talk about how the monthlies were more of an experiment anyway, and how towards the end of 2019 I started messing with the original formula, you know, not having the title just a month and actually trying to work with the algorithm rather than against it. Yeah, and monthlies would probably turn into more of a when I can sort of thing, which I get probably defeats the purpose of them being called monthlies, but that's for me to worry about, and yeah, that's it. But yeah, I also want to be able to do more unique things like the Che Barushka video, which is something that I can, script, write, like plan and schedule a lot better than I can with monthlies, which were always kind of a mad rush towards the end of the month to try and compile all the videos that I had taken throughout that month. Those kind of videos, like Che Barushka, can work a lot better within my busy, very busy schedule. Or at least what was my busy schedule. Bit of a bummer, innit? Bit of a bummer. I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about Corona or COVID, Mrs. Rona, but I figure I kind of have to. It's my duty as a filmmaker to document this kind of stuff. However, I do want to preface this by saying I'm very lucky to be where I am. I have access to healthcare. I am young and I have no conditions that put me at any kind of real risk if I do get corona. So I'm fully aware of this. I'm just a uni student having a bit of a whinge. It sucks. It fucking sucks, bro. I fucking... Nearly everyone I know has lost their job or, their job's on hold or whatever the fuck. I tried to figure out Centrelink the other day, and after nearly 4 hours of being stuck on the fucking website, while it felt like it was like burning all around me, I'd click on a link and it'd be like, actually my gov is down, and so I'll just refresh the page or just go back and it'll be working again. But it just felt like I was constantly like walking on very, very thin ice. Yeah, that experience turned me into like nearly a full-blown communist. Just kidding. Unless basically half the people at my residential college have gone home, meaning that all of these new friends I've made, I probably won't see again for another 6 months, maybe. Don't know at this point. I had the option to stay here in Melbourne or go home to my family, and I decided to stay here because I figured that was the safest and smartest option for me, both, in a general health sense. It's was recommended to everyone is just fucking stay still, stay where you are, and also in terms of money, because, I'm paying to be here. But yeah, that also means I probably, won't see my family again for 6 months. And that is if the border is not closed still, then whenever that might be. In terms of university, went from riding the tram every morning to my campus, working basically 9 to 5, surrounded by other people who are all motivated and inspirational, just like constantly in that energy, like going from that to Zoom meetings alone in my room. I'm literally paying to do a film course online. My sister's telling me to go like her TikTok. Maybe I won't go home. Oh, too real. Look, as someone who used to be an anxiety, depressed-ridden teenager, I now try to focus on things I can control. But when everything from the place that you live at, to your finances, to your loved ones' safety and general well-being, to your education and subsequent career are in this hole of total uncertainty, it's a bit of an inescapable Asiopic kick to the fucking balls. That's my whinge hour over. I'm actually really lucky, I share a building with a bunch of other people, so I'm not totally socially isolated like some of my friends who aren't at colleges are, like they're, you know, stuck in small little buildings or, you know, stuck at home. And we all love our family, but I think my family would probably kill me if they were stuck inside with me for more than 3 weeks. I think they would actually kill me. And you know what? Fair enough. And you know, I'm doing my bit as well, staying inside, mainly playing Animal Crossing, trying to keep busy, been trying to take photos on my point and shoot film rather, and, you know, trying to document this moment in history. Been trying to form some kind of schedule so when, you know, life does kick back into gear, I'll able to just, you know, be ready for it. I've been writing, been filming stuff, been talking to the walls, and, you know, sometimes they talk back. Been journaling. Might even fuck around and learn a language. World is my oyster. And by world, I mean this building that I'm stuck in. The good news is, for all of you, is that because I'm stuck in here, I'll be forced to make more videos. Because I have a crushing guilt that just gnaws away at me. An unrelenting ferocity to be productive. So I'll probably make more videos. And if you know me in real life, you have to hold me accountable for that. I hope whoever you are watching this, you're doing your bit as well. I know it's boring, and being socially isolated is awful, but for your sake and everyone else's, just please stay inside. Please. If we all stay inside, the spread is decreased, hospitals can keep up, and before you know it, we'll all be back outside.
Hey Nick. I've been getting really bored lately, and my family in general is getting pretty annoying. We're thinking might go to some friends, and maybe you and I go to the beach later on.
It's over. Go home.
Holy shit.